Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When last we left off, we were still deep in the dungeons of Isengard, talking to Akka. Akka used to be the keeper, the second in command of Orthanc here, until Wormtongue came along and ran him off. So he had a quest for us, Chapter 23, The Wizard's Vale. He is imprisoned in the dungeons below. He was once the steward of Isengard, and has agreed to tell you the story of his fall. And for that, he's going to give us legendary experience and Isengard prisoner boots to go with our pants, our shirts, and our bandana. So we are slowly getting an entire outfit here. So we are going to listen to Akka and proceed on along on his quest. We would have done it last time, but these instance quests here, I have no idea how long they're going to last. Why don't we go ahead and there you go, as you see. Session, the Wizard's Vale. Akka blames his fall as the steward of Saruman's household on a man named Grima Wormtongue, who is level 72 in this. Interesting. 250 slots are open. Good! Doesn't look like any of them are being used right now, so how about we take one out for a test drive, shall we? And see what life as Grima Wormtongue is like.
I was the steward of Saruman's household, and ran his affairs from day to day. I was accorded high honor, and would still, were it not for Grima, the Wormtongue.
Ah, there we go. I was trying to find where exactly Isengard was, Orthanc was. Wow, this place looks so much different. Back before it was all dug up and overrun with orcs, doesn't it? There's Radagast and Saruman over there. I wonder what they could be talking about. Got several ideas, don't we? Ooh, Grima. You must have been given some powers of speech and persuasion by your Lord Saruman there. Okay, Akka. Yep, you look a little different without the long beard and long hair and all. Been a while since the barber's been to the dungeons, has it? Let's go ahead and talk to him. They have been long in conversation, Grima. What do you think they are speaking about? Creep closer with Akka and listen to the conversation of the wizards. What is that, Grima? You want to get closer? All right, but just a little closer. Oh, Grima even walks like a sneak. The world is growing more dangerous every day, Radagast. You must have sensed it. I have, Saruman, I have. My friends in the woodland are restless. Something has made them uneasy. I know what has made them so. The Nine are abroad once more. The Nazgul. The Nine? The Nine what? Could you make any sense of that, Grima? Our master holds you in closer confidence than he does me. Have you heard nothing of these matters? I need not be counted among the wise to know that they have Radagast worried, and that gives me worry to worry as well. I am sure our master will know what must be done. That is why he is a wizard, and why we are the servants. We know our plans, do we not? We do. We know our place, do we not? We do. My servants, come here. They are disguised as riders in black and seek a land called Shire. Find Gandalf. Tell him I will help if he needs me. I will leave at once, and if fortune smiles, I will find him before it is too late. Akka, show Radagast to his horse. Grima, stay here a moment. It is done. Radagast will find Gandalf, if he is to be found, and I doubt not he will speed with all haste here to Isengard. There are some other small matters I need you to attend to before my guest arrives. Grima did not think Radagast would find Gandalf, but I knew he would. At last, in midsummer, Gandalf himself came to Isengard. No, now we get to eavesdrop on their conversation, do we? Master was right, Grima. The guards report that Gandalf was seen riding hard alongside the river, and now he is here. Radagast has done as he was asked. Let us go meet Gandalf and bring him to Orthanc. Let us go to meet Gandalf, Grima. Oh, Gandalf's going to be able to look at us and tell him one moment. Gandalf! Welcome to the Ring of Isengard. I came as quickly as I was able. Worrisome tidings drew me hither. Your master is the head of my order. I need his wisdom. His knowledge will be at your disposal, Gandalf. I know it will. His library is extensive, the walls of Orthanc are lined with books and tomes. He has made a study of artifacts strange and mysterious, and they... Did I ride with such haste so I might have the time to enjoy this account of yours? Ooh, snarky Gandalf. Age has not slowed your speech, Akka, nor given you the sense when speed is called for. Oh, I am sorry, Gandalf. I forget myself. I will bring you to my master, and Grima will see to your horse. Boy, this place is quite lovely. Glad we got to see it before they tore it all apart and buried it in smoke and fumes and gears and pits. Hello, Gandalf's horse. Gandalf's horse is tired from its long journey and will benefit from a stay in the stables with food and water. Grima saw that Gandalf's horse was stabled, and I walked with the wizard. He spoke lightly of many things, but I could see that he was troubled. Gandalf seems much older than I remember from his last visit. Older and weaker. Look at them there, then look at our master. See how Saruman's raiment glows. Gandalf's cloak seems to be in tatters. It is charitable of our master to offer his wisdom to the Grey Wizard. Perhaps he could offer some finer clothing as well. If we get closer, we might hear what they are saying. You sent troubling words to me by way of Radagast, Saruman. You cannot intend to make me sit upon the steps of Orthanc like a patient vendor. I would not make that mistake, Gandalf. I know the well of your patience, and it is dry. I have seen what awaits this Middle-earth. Ascend, Gandalf. We will discuss these matters beyond the hearing of my servants. Well, push me, shove you, how about it? Even Grima Wormtongue, Master, would you even have it beyond my hearing? The hearing of Grima Wormtongue? Stay out from underfoot. I do not want to be disturbed until I send for you. I do not know what they discussed in that high chamber. Got too many voices. I can't keep them straight. Afterwards, only Saruman remained free to come and go as he pleased. Wow. Okay. Let's have a look at what things look like from the high place. Very cool. Very cool. Here's where the Eisen comes. And let's see over here. Have they started chopping apart Fangorn yet? Nope. You see the trees are still on the woodland sides there. They haven't started cutting down Fangorn Forest yet. Very cool. No, I will not be dissuaded, Grima. He is an old man and does not deserve this treatment at the hands of our master. If Saruman fears Gandalf plans to hatch an evil plot, keep him imprisoned, yes, but in comfortable quarters. The pinnacle is exposed to the elements. It is cruel treatment, not benefiting Saruman the Wise. It is not our place to challenge Saruman's decisions, but I would do what I can to see Gandalf stay with us. An extra ration of bread will do no harm. There's no need to tell Saruman of this, of course. Watch as Akka brings Gandalf an extra ration of bread. Gandalf, I have brought you bread. Gandalf? Bread does not interest me, steward. Can you give me freedom from Isengard? Only that would I welcome. I cannot spend the rest of summer pacing this rooftop. There is work I must do. Do you understand me? I cannot stay here. It is the will of my master Saruman that you stay here. Saruman. He has left the path of wisdom. He was not content with his station, and now styles himself Saruman of many colors. He boasts of forging his own ring, and seeks to challenge Sauron for dominance. Madness. Thank you for the bread, Akka. You are welcome, Gandalf. My master must soon come to his senses and will give you your freedom. Promise me that you will not tell our master about this. We have done nothing wrong, of course, but there's no sense in disturbing him. What is one more loaf of bread? No one will miss it. Grima gave me his word that he would keep my confidence. Grima was a liar. Find Saruman within Orthanc and tell him of Akka's sympathies. Yes, I will do this. Yes. Let us see. There he is. That wasn't hard. Ooh, a Palantir. Zoom into first person for this. Cool. And someone's got a worrisome look upon his face. Someone's been staring into the Palantir a little bit too long, I think. Saruman listens as you breathlessly recount Akka's recent delivery of a loaf of bread to Gandalf and their ensuing conversation. His face is a thundercloud. Why did you allow Akka to do this? Dog! What would you have done if he allowed Gandalf to come down? What would have been your answer if my worthless servant had freed him? Saruman masters his anger, but his tone is no less stern. From this point onward, none will climb the steps to the pinnacle save myself. I will have Akka thrown in the dungeons, where he will have time enough to consider this betrayal. He will have not even a crust to chew upon. Let him eat slop instead. You will perform Akka's duties in his stead until I have others for you. And I will, Grima. Soon you will return to your homeland, but not yet. I was taken into the dungeons that very night, and I have been here ever since. Completed the Wizard's Veil. So Akka finally came to his senses, and I think was on the road to doing the right thing. So from Saruman's point of view, he was right to throw him in here, because he would have probably freed him soon. All right, back in the dungeons again. The story is over. Yep, we would not have time to finish that if we had continued on before.
I like you. I will help you escape.
Do you see how it was now, friend? I served Saruman well and faithfully for many years, but for the lies of Grima I would still. I like you. I will help you escape. There is a way out of the ring that only I know about. You will not find it without my help. Tell your friend if he can get us to the surface and create some kind of distraction, I can get us beyond the ring.
So talk to Baudgar in the dungeon. Okay. That we will probably be able to do. Will you be able to get us up to the top, Baudgar?
Steward will help us? Good.
I do not like being so dependent upon him, but it seems that we have no choice.
Do not let the Uruks know what you are up to.
Alright, chapter 24, a pinch of black powder. Akka would tell us the location of a secret way out of the ring, but we will need two things. A way out of these cells and a large enough distraction to keep the Uruk-hai occupied once we reach the surface. When Foch took me from my cell to work, I saw some of Saruman's experiments. One of them involved a black powder that, when set aflame, caused a tremendous roar and smoke. Some of the machinery seems to spew this powder. If you can collect enough of it, we could use it for our distraction. Your relative freedom of movement can help us here, Gnarlo, but you must still keep up appearances. Do not let the Uruk-hai know what you are up to. Report to Sagura by the forges and do his work, in addition to collect the powder for me. So talk to Sagura at the forges. All right. So when we come back next time, it will be chapter 24. A pinch of black powder, will it be? All right. So there you go, folks. We have gotten that instance out of the way. We saw what happened and how Grima came to be the steward of Orthanc, the steward of Isengard, when he betrayed Akka's confidence at being nice to Gandalf. So that is where we're going to leave off for this time. I will see y'all again this weekend. We are headed back into work again, so it's going to be another 3 days straight, but then Sunday I will be off and ready to see if we can progress to getting out of this pitiful, sorrowful, horrible dungeon. And we will see you then. Thanks for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye-bye.